I have a very Assalamu alaikum everyone. Once again, I am Muhammad Mubin Science Wala, and today our topic of discussion is understand the psychology of motivation. To talk on this topic, we have a ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hello. Happy to be here, Mobin. So, for your audience, let's start with a basic definition. Motivation, at its core, is what gets us moving. It's not just one thing, it's a whole bunch of different psychological processes working together. We're talking needs, desires, and interests.
No, I want that you just define what is motivation, and then we talk about later about the different perspectives.
Fair enough. Okay, simply put, motivation is the process that initiates, directs, and sustains goal-oriented behaviors. It's the why behind what we do. It's what compels us to act, whether that's studying for an exam, pursuing a passion, or even just getting out of bed in the morning. It isn't a single force, but a collection of forces.
Okay, that's good. So, what are the key difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation?
Okay, that's a big
Can you
one.
provide the? Do you also provide some practical example of each type?
Absolutely. Okay. So intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's doing something because it's inherently enjoyable or satisfying. Think of a kid building with Legos, just for the fun of it. No reward needed. Or an artist painting because they love the creative process. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is driven by external rewards or avoiding punishment, like studying for a good grade, working for a paycheck, or cleaning your room to avoid getting nagged. A practical example, you might learn to play the guitar because you genuinely love music. That's intrinsic. But you might also take guitar lessons because your parents promised to buy you a new amp if you stick with it. That's extrinsic. The difference? One's about the
Okay,
joy of
that's good.
activity, the other.
You just give me. Okay, that's good. So now, can you explain the different theory of motivation?
All right, let's dive into some theories. There are a few big ones. Maslow's hierarchy of needs suggests we're motivated by a pyramid of needs, starting with basic survival, food, shelter, and moving up to safety, belonging, esteem, and finally, self-actualization. Then there's expectancy theory, which says motivation depends on believing your effort will lead to good performance, that good performance will be rewarded, and that those rewards are valuable to you. And self-determination theory emphasizes feeling autonomous, competent, and connected to others for sustained motivation. Does any of those strike you as particularly relevant to your audience? Or would you like me to go into more detail on a specific one?
No, I just want that you just give me the core concept of these theories in a very simple way by just labeling that.
Got it. Simple labels, 1 point. Maslow's hierarchy, needs pyramid. We tackle needs from basic up to achieving our full potential. Expectancy theory, effort reward. Motivation lies on believing effort leads to results, and those results are worthwhile. 3, self determination theory, autonomy, competence, connection. We're motivated when we feel in control, capable, and connected to others. Nice enough?
Okay, that's good. So, how does the concept of temporary building work and provide three specific example how to apply a daily routine?
Okay. Temptation bundling, clever concept. It's basically pairing something you need to do but are excited about with something you genuinely enjoy. The idea is to use the enjoyment as a reward and make the task more appealing. Here are 3 examples for a day routine. 1. Only listen to your favorite podcast at the gym. 2. Allow yourself a good book only after completing a work task. 3. Enjoy a special cup of coffee only while you're doing your morning planning or journaling. It's about linking what you do with what you want to do.
Okay, that's very good. So, why motivation decrease with the passage of time?
That's a really important point. Motivation isn't constant. For a few reasons. Habituation plays a role. Things lose their novelty. So the initial excitement wears off. Our goals change over time, and what motivated us 6 months ago might not resonate now. Life curveballs, stress, setbacks, unexpected events that can derail our motivation. And honestly, our brains are wired to seek novelty, so we need to constantly reevaluate and find new ways to keep ourselves engaged. It's not a failure of willpower, it's just human nature. What can you do about it? What's in there?
Okay, so how can setting process goals instead of just outcome goals psychologically help someone stay motivated over the long term?
Is key. Then outcome goals like lose 20 pounds or get a promotion are great for defining where you want to go, but they can be demotivating if they feel too distant or unattainable. Process goals, on the other hand, focus on the actions you take every day. Things like exercise for 30 minutes or work on one presentation slide per day. Process goals give you a sense of control and accomplishment as you progress, which boosts motivation. You're focusing on the journey, just the destination. Psychologically, it's about dopamine hits, small wins keep you going. It's easier to stay motivated when you feel like you're consistently making progress, even if it's small.
That's a very interesting information you provided. So, can you summarize our today discussion?
Absolutely. Today, we covered a lot about the psychology of motivation. We define motivation as the force driving our actions and explored the difference between intrinsic, doing things for enjoyment, and extrinsic, doing things for reward. We touched on 3 key theories: Maslow's hierarchy of needs, expectancy theory, and self-determination theory. We also talked about temptation bundling and, most importantly, the power of setting goals over outcome goals, long-term motivation. Essentially, motivation isn't a constant state, but something you actively cultivate through understanding your drives, building good habits, and focusing on consistent progress. Does that feel like a good recap?
Yes, you are beautifully explain all the discussion. So now it's time to leave, and I very thankful to participate to watching this video. And now I take permission to leave, and we will talk to you on another topic and another day. Till then, Allah Hafiz.
Oh, all right. Well, it was great being here with Mobin. Glad I could contribute. Allah Hafiz.